today we're going to go over the business flow of our software at SoundBid. Now let's start by saying your customer made an inquiry. Now you want to make the offer to your customer. In the sitemap, you're going to navigate to find the sales domain. Click on it, and here you will find the documents icon. Inside the documents, click on offers, and an offers view will open up. On the left, you can see the filter, on top a dashboard, and in the middle will be a list of your created documents. Now let's make an offer. Simply click on the blue action button in the right bottom corner, and an offer in a draft status will open up. Now here you can choose a customer. In this case, I will just choose Ramos Truck Furniture. You can also set an expiration date. Let's say somewhere end of January. Now this will set the date on which the offer will later on expire. In the details section, input either a serial number of the product that you want to offer, or you can just type in the name. Let's say I want to sell a cherry wood table. Press enter or just click anywhere outside the search area. Now a section for detail editing will appear. Choose the quantity you want to offer. I'm going to say 1. And you can also add a discount if you'd like. Select save. And when you're sure you've entered all the right information, click the publish button at the top of the screen. To confirm you want to publish, select yes. Now you've made an offer. You can see it in the available section in the filter on the left. Now every document will also have a specific number on which you can click to open it. Let's say I want to make a sales order from this table. You're going to go under Link Documents, choose Sales Order, and select Yes to open the new document, which will be linked to the existing offer. On the bottom, you will already see the table that we made an offer with. And if everything is as it should be, click the Publish button. Select Yes, and there we go. If you now open the sales order by clicking on the blue link, you can now see that under the link documents, you have an offer and can now add a production order. So you can later, obviously, build this table. You can simply resell the table from another vendor, but in this case, I will show you the process of producing it in your own facility. So let's just select the production order that's going to be based on the sales order of your customer. A window will open up. Now, first select the product or the semi-product you want to produce. Now we set cherry wood table. Select next. Now you're going to select the process. I only have one. Select next. And the last step is selecting the deadline date. Let's say the 30th of January. And you can also set the clock. Let's say 12 o'clock. Select OK, and the planned start and planned end. I'm going to say the 15th of January at 9 o'clock. And this will now automatically plan the date. This is based off of the human and non-human normatives and the operations in the selected process. Basically means that if this process is supposed to take 1 hour, if you set the planned start date at 9, it will calculate, in this case, let's say 3 hours, and the planned end is at 12. In case you select the planned end, it will automatically calculate the start date. Select Finish. You can now open your production order under Linked Documents. And you can see the approximate timeline of your events, all the way from the planned start to the deadline. Click Publish and select Yes. After the production order is published, don't forget to choose an organization unit. I'm going to choose an assembly because we will only be assembling the table. Under Link Documents, you're going to choose Add a Supply Order. A window will pop up. Here you will choose a vendor, let's say Wood Rodneff, and a supply date. I am going to say the 12th of January. I want this tomorrow. The system already automatically put oak lumber as my material because it knows that for my cherry wood table I need 1 cubic meter of it. Select Save, and under Link Documents, go to your supply order. If you scroll down, you can see all the information, the amount, the price. By publishing it, you have now completed this document. Now don't forget, this doesn't mean that you have ordered the materials. This means that you created a document that you still need to send to your vendor. Now that you've done your order, you want to receive it. Let's click on the blue link. And let's go under Link Documents, where we will choose a full receive. Full receive means that you will receive the full order in which every item will have their own serial number. Here, choose a specific location to which you want to receive the material. Let's say Rack Warehouse and Rack 1, Shelf 3. And choose Save. Check the document and select Publish. And with this, the supply order is now completed. Now let's navigate back to our side map, and we are going to go into production. Back to our production order, which we will find in the production orders, which will now be under pending. Let's click on it, and we are going to see that over here the supply order is completed because you can see the green spot. We're going to activate the production order so we can start assembling the table. Select Activate and select Yes. Let's say there's a worker on the production line. So we are going to go into Production. We're going to choose Execution. So the worker will now choose the Start button at the top of the screen. And then we'll choose the Produce button. When you produce, this means that the table is now already available for delivery. Now don't forget, in this process, you of course use material that you need for the product. So in the bottom right corner, select blue button and choose the consumed icon. Here we will enter the materials that we used. We used oak lumber. So let's type in, click outside or press enter. And automatically we can see that its location is on Rack 1, Shelf 3, like we received it to. Select Add, and we can go back to our production line. Go to Produced, and stop the process. Now you've made a table and are ready to make a delivery note. From here, select the house icon. And let's go into the sales domain. Under Documents, into Sales Orders. Now the sales orders will be in the Available section. And under the Link Documents, we now have our offer and our production order. And the last thing, let's make a delivery note. Click on the delivery note, select Yes, and a new document will open up. At the bottom, you can see that it says 0 pieces out of 1, which means we need to create an issue. You can do this under Link Documents, and we are going to create an empty issue. We are going to choose from which warehouse we are going to be taking. If you're not sure in which warehouse the product is, you can simply see it in the production document. Click Save and enter in the detail. We made a cherry wood table. Click outside of the select and you can see a cherry wood table, outbound ramp 1 and serial number. We're going to select Save and we are going to publish the document. Now opening up the issue that we just made, we are going to see that there's the delivery note linked and now says 1 piece. Great, now the last thing is to issue an invoice. Now you can do this also from the sales order. If you click on it, go under Link Documents and click plus issued invoice. select yes, and all the data is already shown. The last thing you need to do is publish the document. Select yes, and you can now see it on the left under unpaid invoices. Let's see how it would look like if our customer paid. On the top right, you can see that the traffic light is currently yellow, which means it is not paid or completed yet. Okay, I'm going to say, yes, I paid this. And now the traffic light turned green, which means our customer successfully paid. And if we go under link documents back to our original sales order, we can see all from the delivery note to the issued invoice, offer, and to the production order. And if we went to the production order, we would also see all of the linked documents below. I hope this video helped you understand the business flow and especially the importance of linked documents.